Hey guys, it's Kylie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about a few makeup tips. Now, if you follow mine and my friend's makeup group on Facebook, it's called Oh So Pretty. If you're not following it already, you definitely should. We used to do Tip Tuesday and Technique Thursday, where my friend and I gave you the best tips and tricks that we knew about makeup and application and anything beauty related. So some of these tips are from there, so if you're in the group, you may have heard these already. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other videos coming up. And let's just get into it. In no particular order, I'm just going to run down 10 tips for you. Numero uno. When you're using a beauty blender, a lot of people did not know this, which I did not know that people did not know. And it's like, oh God, how did you not know? When you're using a beauty blender or any beauty sponge, the point of the sponge is to get it damp and wet. There's a lot of people that were out there using a sponge dry and hating it because it wasn't working or it was soaking up too much of their product. And the reason is you have to dampen your sponge before you use it. I don't know if that says that on the container or not, but I guess unless you watch a lot of videos or see, well, even in the videos, people don't say, they don't show them dampening their sponge, so I guess how would you know? I don't know how I knew. Anyways, make sure you dampen your sponge. It makes it so the sponge doesn't soak up as much product because it's already got that water in it. It also makes it for a more flawless finish. If you're going around with a dry sponge, it's not going to give it the effect that the sponge is supposed to have. So dampen your sponge. Number two, this one goes again with the sponge method. When you're applying your makeup, make sure you pounce it on your face. Pounce and bounce. Do not drag it like you would with a foundation brush. One of the main benefits about a sponge over a brush is when you're pouncing it and bouncing it, it is pushing the product into your skin more, filling in your pores, and getting the product all up in your face. Also, dragging the beauty blender or beauty sponge is going to cause it to skip and basically leave your foundation patchy and not give you the flawless finish that is supposed to have. There you go. Tip number 3. So this one goes along mostly with eyeshadow, but I guess kind of your makeup in general. If you screw up when you're doing your eyeshadow, you're doing your eyeshadow on the eye, you screw up and you don't like it or something, you still have to do it the same on the other eye unless you completely wipe it and start over. But if you're doing this eye and then you say, oh, I don't like that, so you don't do it on this eye, your eye looks are going to come out completely different. If you screw up and do something on this side, you have to do it the same on that side. It's going to give you a more cohesive look. Even if you screwed up in the beginning, at least you learned your mistake. You can change it next time. You can wipe it off if you want. But if you're going to keep it, do it on the other side as well. Tip number 4. If you have a favorite mascara wand, but you don't like that mascara, or you like a mascara better, but you don't like that wand, you can actually save your mascara wand. And a lot of mascaras, at least I know the drugstore mascaras, will come with a cap on the mascara and the wand already out. So you can put that cap back on the mascara so it doesn't dry up. And then you can take that mascara wand, wash it off if it needs to be washed off, and then use it inside of your other mascara. Now, not all wands will fit into every single tube, but it's worth a try. If you have one wand that you particularly like and one mascara that you particularly like, you can try them together. Your wand may not screw tightly on the proper lid, but I would just put the normal lid on the mascara, close it up, set it aside, and keep your other wand next to it, so then you can just use it whenever you need to use it. Tip number 5, if you are traveling and you like to use products that are in the little compacts and they're powders and they are breakable, something that can help you is sticking a cotton pad in between your product and the lid and then closing it up. I'd show you, but I'm all fresh out of cotton pads today. This just puts more cushion between the two layers, so there's less chances of it breaking if your makeup's getting tossed around. If you have a smaller compact like an eyeshadow or something like that, you can either cut a cotton pad to make it smaller. You can try a cotton ball, just like peel the cotton ball and stuff what you can in there, and then that might help you save it as well. Number 6, if you are one of those people who dye your hair yourself, or even before going to a hair salon, if you're about to dye your hair, taking a chapstick, my favorite chapsticks to take, because I don't like them on my lips, but I like the size of them, is those little EOS egg shaped chapsticks. Anyways, you take those and you rub it along your hairline and your forehead, bring it down, and then in the back of your neck as well. This way, when you're dyeing your hair, if you get some on your forehead, you can just wipe it off instead of your forehead being stained for like 2 days, and then it really sucks. So you can do that if you're doing it at home, or you can do it when you're going to the hair salon. You can either do it yourself or ask your salon person to do it. They might have something there. I don't know if they have something specific for that. Otherwise, if you don't have a chapstick laying around, Vaseline works just as well. I just prefer the smell of chapstick, and it's less greasy, I think. So either way, it'll work. Numero 7.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete.
Numero 7. If you are in a pinch and you need some more makeup brushes and yours are all dirty and you don't have any laying around, but wait! You have a whole pack of paintbrushes sitting right in front of you. You can use those for makeup brushes. I discovered this a long time ago just because I had makeup brushes or paintbrushes lying all around. Paintbrushes and makeup brushes are almost the same thing. I mean, obviously different shapes. Makeup brushes are more specifically shaped for your eyes and stuff like that, but there are some paintbrushes that go along very well with makeup. I have a couple in my stash right here. This one I just use in the crease sometimes. The main one that I use is for eyeliner. It is an angled, tiny little thingy, so I stick it in my eyeliner pots or whatever it may be and do my winged eyeliner. Not today, but that's what I use it for. A lot of times paintbrushes can be just as or more expensive as makeup brushes, so do be careful with that. Make sure you're not spending more on a paintbrush, but you can often get coupons. The Michaels and Hobby Lobby, if you shop there, they have the 40% off coupons, and they often have 50% off of all their products a lot of the time. So if you take advantage of those deals, then that's pretty great. Just make sure if you're going to use the paintbrushes for painting, don't use them for makeup also. I mean, if you're going to use them for makeup for a day until you get your other brushes, then you can use them for painting, but don't go from painting to eyeballs. I just feel like that's not sanitary or safe, so yeah. Number 8, if you are one of those people who forget to wash your makeup off at night or just hate taking the time to do it, because I am guilty of that a lot of the times, but I still do it.
I push myself and I do it because it's so important to wash your face.
Anyways, if you are one of those people, keep an extra bag of makeup wipes in your car and on your nightstand. I have found many times where my husband and I will be driving home from a late night or whatever, and then I had makeup wipes in my car so I could just wipe my makeup off right then and there, have it all done, so when I got home I could just wipe it with a cleanser real quick or whatever, brush my teeth and go to bed. I didn't have to spend all that time taking off my makeup because it's already done. Also, if you're having a late night and you just want to go to bed, you roll into bed and you say,
oh no, I forgot to take off my makeup again.
You can just reach over on your nightstand, grab a makeup wipe, and wash your face. Even if it's not the best wash of your life, at least you're wiping up your makeup. Be careful though, especially in the winter. If you keep your makeup wipes in the car in the winter, they will freeze. So maybe not a good idea in the wintertime. Number 9, if you have brushes that are a lot tougher to clean, they're really gunked up, or beauty blenders that are really gunked up and hard to clean, number 1, soak your beauty blenders. That'll help tremendously. But the other item I use is a makeup remover balm. The one that I have is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. That is what I use, and I will just take a little bit out of the container, mush it into my beauty blender just like I would with soap and stuff, and that tends to break up the makeup and get it out a lot easier than some soaps do. So just if you have extra gunky brushes, then I dive into that stuff, because I mean that balm is kind of expensive. It lasts forever though, so I mean, a little bit on your makeup brushes is not going to hurt you any, but I have found that it helps me out tremendously when cleaning my brushes and sponges. Number 10, the last tip I'm going to give you today, is if you don't want to spend a lot of money on eyeliners, colored eyeliners, because you don't know how often you're going to actually use your colored eyeliner. If you have colored lipstick like this purple, I got 2 purples on there, but like this purple, you can use those as an eyeliner. Now be careful because not all lipsticks are eyeball safe, but I know like Jeffree Star, his liquid lipsticks are safe for your mouth as well as the eyeball, so you can use it for your eyeliner. So just check the brand, make sure you're not sticking anything next to your eye. That should not be. Save yourself some money, experiment with the colors to see if you like them as an eyeliner first of all. So these were 10 really quick, easy tips for you. If you like this video, if you like this style of video with the tips and stuff that I give you, please let me know in the comments or by giving it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe. We will see you in the next one. Bye.